Wamama hai.
Hi.
Wamama mpo.
Tupo.
Cheer ladies wa Shebesh hai.
Hi.
Na cheer ladies wa Jubilee hai.
Hi.
Nawapenda sana, najua mjalala.
Sisi pia.
Najua mjalala kwa sababu ya kufanya kazi ya chama na ya Shebesh. Na Mungu ameona ile kazi mmefanya, roho safi. Si ndio? Lakini kwa mashindano lazima kuwe na ule ameshinda na mshindwa. Sawa sawa? Haya, ndio sasa tunataka kuongea na watu wa Nairobi. Tuambie hiyo story. Mimi, I want to say to the people of Nairobi, thank you very much for giving me 5 years to be a women rep. I am humbled to have served you for the last 5 years. And I know that every time there's an election, there must be a winner and there must be a loser. So I want to start by congratulating my competitor, Esther Passaris, for winning the seat of women rep for Nairobi County. I also want to say that we did our campaign with Esther with a lot of respect for one another and with decorum. And it is for that reason that it makes me my heart much lighter to be able to speak to her as I'm speaking to her now. I am sure that Esther knows the projects that I initiated that are changing lives, and I'm quite confident that she will, in her term, ensure that some of those projects are completed so that they can change the lives, especially for those with children with disability. I also want to say congratulations to my president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. I'm extremely pleased that he was able to win this election, and not with a small margin, but with a substantial margin that allows us as Kenyans to move on. I also want to say that I said it all the time, my seat was not more important in Nairobi than that of the governor of Nairobi. And so again, the people of Nairobi, thank you for delivering Mike Mbuvi Sonko as the governor of Nairobi. He will, I'm sure, work hand in hand with the president to ensure that all that we have wished for Nairobi is now able to be implemented. I thank God also for Sakaja, a very brilliant young man who, as a senator of Nairobi, will fight for more resources that will go to Sonko so that we can be able to build Nairobi. So I am saying, in short, and why I decided to make this announcement at this time is because during my campaigns for the last 2 weeks, I spoke about peace. Everybody, even my cheerleaders, know that my concentration was about peace. And therefore, I am calling humbly on the NASA leadership, Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka, that the win of Uhuru Kenyatta was not disputed when people were voting. Even the NASA followers in Nairobi voted peacefully. If there has been a peaceful election, it is the election that has just been conducted by IEBC. And I think it is incumbent upon us as leaders to know that there will always be a winner and there will always be a loser. And so if I have accepted my loss, the rest, I think, should also accept their loss. So that we don't take this country into a long journey that is political, when all we want to do is move on. These ladies want to go back to their businesses. They want their children to continue with schooling. They want bursary for their children. They want good health care. They want security. That can only happen when a government is allowed to move on. And so I have said, the door for women rep for me has been closed for the time being. But another door, I'm sure, has been opened. Because that is the way God works. And I am sure that I will continue working for the people of Nairobi. Because Uhuru Kenyatta's government is big, and so is that of Mike Sonko. Between the two, I cannot lose out on making sure that my voice that has fought for women all these years continues to be heard. So again, I say to Kenyans, let us keep the peace. This country is bigger than any individual, including Rachel Shebesh. There are winners and there are losers in every election. And so please, Nairobians, do not allow yourselves at all, whichever level you are, to be misused or used by politicians. We have gone to the elections. The voice of the people is the voice of God. Thank you. Good, Mama?